Hello everyone, this is Spin, and welcome back to my Duke Nukem Alien Armageddon Classic Marathon Special. In today's episode, I'm playing on Lunar Apocalypse, the second episode of Duke Nukem 3D, so let's begin. So continuing on from last episode, our upgrades have carried over, except we're doing a pistol start, because that's how it works. And our enemies, of course, are going to be high leveled as well, so we gotta be careful here. 05 Trooper. Yeah, I might as well go ahead and take out that enemy. Hit the switch and we're going to be on our way down. Alright, they dropped the chainsaw, the zombie group did. Sure to grab the scuba gear. And a chain gun and the night vision goggles. We're gonna need a lot of armory for this. Yeah, gotta keep an eye out for the army ants. They are always on the ceiling, which are really annoying. Wow, the railgun dude accidentally friendly fired against one of his own teammates. Going up. That's a high level, another high level enemy. Yeah, this opening level's not pulling back any punches.
Put the smack dab on your ass.
Alright, going up.
And I cannot lie.
Grabbed our Devastator, our Dukinator. And the Dukinator explosion killed the enforcer that I was fighting. It helped damage whoever was in here. So now we need to go down. Get up there for the secret. Alrighty then. Got our red access cards, so now we can head on our way to the exit. Yeah, I was just waiting for that sucker.
Hail to the king, baby.
Go ahead and grab the shrinker. It's on our way to Incubator.
Ready for action.
Alright. Now, not all these sentry drones detonate on sight. The red ones have a weapon on them. That's the hit skin variant that doesn't explode. So you gotta be careful. Alright, line it up. There we go.
Who wants some? Just like Christmas.
Alright, go in here and grab some stuff.
Suck it down.
Why not blow them up through the force field? Because why not? Now, over here is a new weapon, the spider mines, which is basically a better version of the trip mines. You throw them like they're pipe bombs, but they move on their own and they detonate as soon as they approach the enemy, which is nice.
You're nothing but scrap metal.
You're nothing but scrap metal. So I might as well put these to use. Alright, Lou used the Hall Duke to blow up the sentry drones. Get over here. What the heck? Just straight up ignored the Holoduke. I'll just use the splash damage on them. But oh well. Forgot to mention, in here, we get the armor piercing rounds for the pistol. So don't have to get the upgrade for that. We save ourselves a lot of money for that, which I greatly appreciate. And I forgot to hit the switch to deactivate the force field. Now I'm using my adrenaline now because I gotta save this babe ASAP because there's a lot of protozoids. If you remember from last episode, I mentioned that the protozoids are a pain in the ass this time around. They will actually latch onto your face and you have to manually remove them, which really makes them annoying. So you gotta be on the lookout for that. And if you played Lunar Apocalypse, you know that this episode is pretty liberal with the amount of protozoids. And yes, those are miniature baby octobrain that spawn from the protozoid eggs. They're not that powerful compared to the... well, not that annoying compared to the protozoid slimers. You see what I mean? They latch on your face and just suck the life out of you. And I might as well take out some of their eggs too. The unhatched ones at least. Try not to shoot the babe in the process. Alright, that's all I can get from that angle.
Who wants some?
Better grab my munitions. Alright.
I like big guns, and I cannot lie.
Those eggs haven't fully grown yet, so I'll get to them later.
I will put the smack dab on your ass.
Alright, now they're big. And that protozoid that's yellow just fires projectiles. And oddly enough, you could farm your melee level up with the chainsaw on the protozoid eggs. So now let's start rescuing some of these babes. Yeah, make sure no protozoids are out to get me. Level up the shrinker.
Who wants some?
Out of ammo for the chain gun.
Groovy.
Now it's time to head underwater.
Take your tentacles back to Japan, you freak.
I see some companion guns.
I like big guns, and I cannot lie.
So take them out. Grab the Devastator ammo. I used a rocket launcher for this one. Take out all those eggs and the octobrain. And that wraps up Incubator.
Let's rock.
Off to warp factor. This one's a doozy. We got a lot of sentry drones ahead of us. Now the pipe bombs are much more powerful against them this time around.
Just like Christmas.
I'll put the holoduke to use here. So that is a very viable way of dealing with those pesky sentry drones. I'm gonna get started on upgrading the freeze thrower slash plasma gun for the weapon combo perk. Oh, hold on a second. There's one more sentry drone.
Groovy.
That's an overpowered army ant variant. He will melt your health. So I had to be careful dealing with him. Now let's grab our blue access card and shield. Now I gotta take out this blue enforcer quick. He's a laser enforcer and he will melt your health in seconds. So it's best you take him out right away. Now in here we got our enforcer, not enforcer, but commander. Give them the old shrink.
Hail to the king, baby.
Now it's on our way to what I think is probably my least favorite part of this map. Well, an Alien Armageddon at least. Yeah, that's a red one. The red ones have the turret on the bottom. They tend not to explode unless their gun below them is destroyed. Okay, I don't know how that explosion happened, but that was crazy. I have to blow up the choking trooper. Man, a lot of chokers today, even though I snapped your neck. I hear another choker. I'll just fire a rocket into the ground.
Come get some.
We got ourselves a big enforcer. To avoid the chance of a self-destructing Duke in there, you can always use the shrinker to take him out.
Anyone seen Sarah Connor?
Alright, we need to top up the health. And those purple army ants, that's like the third one I encountered already. They are a menace. Can never be too careful around here. Those suckers got stuck. Alright, the Battle Lord's down there, so let me get back up real quick and grab an upgrade. Gonna get the BMFG, which is, well, a BFG. So I'm gonna use it against the Battle Lord. That's the end of his life.
You guys suck.
Blow him up. Let's off into the big room area, and I'm gonna get the BFG ready again because sentry drones. I hate sentry drones. I can afford to go overkill with them. More sentry drones to spawn. Side guns. Take them out. Make sure no enforcers spawn. Okay. Now it's time for the Star Trek secret. This is a very nasty trap here, so I have the con. Alright, so I'm gonna put some bombs around here. So I'm gonna get more use out of those explosives.
You're terminated.
Terminated. Alright, we're in the ready room. Now for the really ready room.
Hail to the king, baby.
Hold up. Yeah, it has a weird spot for you to tag it. We should be done now. Okay, hit that.
Come get some.
And we'll be on our way out of here. That's where the Peskin forces are. I gotta wait for this thing to open up. Get my night vision on. Okay.
Ready for action.
Duke heads to the heavily occupied fusion station to restore order. Hopefully he can learn the location of the Overlord. Now we're at the fusion station.
I'm gonna get medieval on your asses.
The lightning bolt effect is a pretty nasty one because every time you shoot... Hold on, there's a zombie. As I was saying before, the lightning effect is where if you every time you shoot an enemy, they fire at an electric projectile that fires back at you. Best way to deal with those is just using explosive weapons. And take cover if it's available. Gotta take out those pesky drones. That is, how many high variants of those army ants do I have to face?
Anyone seen Sarah Connor?
Alright. Might as well get some railgun action up in here. Okay. I'll also go ahead and take out that protozoid egg so I can get to this secret.
Groovy.
That was another high level army ant. Why so many this run?
And I cannot lie.
Guess that's the RNG's decision why. Well, we must continue on, however.
That's gotta hurt.
Yeah, let that Duke in there self-destruct. We're gonna go through this one by one because there's a lot of enemies waiting on both sides. So I'll just flip one of these, take out one side, and I'll do the same for the other. Snap his neck in midair. We gotta get over here. Well, someone's speedy. You know what? You get the freeze ray. Or not. Holy crap. Yeah, that's one annoying thing about super speed. Especially if they're flying. And speaking of freeze thrower, let's go ahead and grab that secret.
Come get some. Just call me Eagle Eye.
Might as well take out some of these eggs early on, because there's a lot of protozoids. I'm gonna try and save the babe. Okay, blew some of those suckers up without killing the babe. It was a gamble, but I took it. Oh yeah. Walking on that platform wakes up those, well, spawns in those sentry drones. You kidding me? A zombie spawn this early? I'm gonna have to lure them one by one now. Get over here. Because he has that green effect. And if you died, he would accidentally kill one of the babes. And using the pipe bomb will not kill the babe that was held captive by the Octobrain. Now it's time to kill the Octobrain. Not the Octobrain, but the protozoids. Alright, that one's got the healing effect. I was worried there for a second. How much health does this guy have?
Groovy.
Damn, that was annoying. Yeah, but I managed to carefully dispatch of the aliens. Well, that babe didn't live. I could tell by the pillar, but I only needed 2 of them anyway. You're gonna stand up? I can only get the items if you're not in fear. Alright, she gave me a plasma rifle.
Big guns, and I cannot lie.
Whoa! That was a high level right there. Look. Disgusting mini octobrain. Now we could save this babe and get the secret safely without blowing her up. I'm running low on rocket ammo. I was anticipating that. Normally there should be somebody on top. Of course, it's an army ant.
Just like Christmas.
Okay, I'm gonna get the Devastator ready. Plus the adrenaline. Alright, clear out the room before I blow this up. Alright, nobody down here.
Suck it down.
Take out that commander before we continue on. Top up the jetpack. There's some more babes. Hopefully I can save them, and they're being guarded by a bunch of protozoids as well. Yeah, I can take a hit from a rocket. Nice. Now those guys are going to be an issue for me. Especially with the strobe lights, it's going to be difficult trying to take out all of them. Okay. Well, that was mean. And I have the dupe perk, so even though I'm out of anti-alien spray, I can still get the money solely because of the perk. I think that was the last one of my rescue spray. Last, okay, that is the last one. Man, he was really tanky. Can't even speak, he was that crazy. But now we got the open salvo, so now we have some explosive damage we can get from the minigun. Yeah, Fusion Station is a rough ride.
Come get some.
I'll squish the rest. Okay, we got ourselves a crazy mega brain.
Piece of cake. What a mess. Cool. Eagle eye.
This is one of those situations I probably could have grabbed the sniper upgrade. What? Those rockets went straight through the commander. That's crazy. Alright.
Who wants some?
So we grab that jetpack only secret.
Come get some.
Grab whatever items that are nearby.
Just like Christmas. Piece of cake.
Get my BFG ready for these sentry drones.
Piece of cake.
And of course, side guns. I don't know where that guy came from. Would you look at that? No round of Slimer eggs. That's one with healing on it. I'll use the shotgun on him then. Alright, got our goodies. Get the BFG ready again.
Who wants some? Just like Christmas.
And now we got some more enemies coming in. I'll take out that Dukenator next. Yeah. And now it's time to get to the most hectic part about this map. I have to deal with the 3 Battle Lords, but that's not going to be a problem for this BFG. Get the adrenaline ready, night vision on. And they all get the pipe bomb. I was hoping I'd get them in one go. That's the end of those Battle Lords.
Come get some.
So we go in here.
Let God sort them out.
Try and level up the...
What's the difference?
Yeah, just be very careful in this room.
What a mess.
I also collect whatever coins I failed to pick up while I'm at it. Wrong door. I was hoping it would self-destruct because this is a good area to do it. Uh-oh.
Piece of cake.
Yeah, he had side turrets and the green acid aura. Alright, get ready once again.
Die, you son of a bitch.
Man. Okay, okay. Now it's on to the first secret level. Might as well grab the loot.
Let's rock.
Okay, spin cycle, and since we have a lot of excess coins, we gotta start getting some upgrades. We got the big boom upgrade, which makes the pipe bomb really powerful. Let's see, I'll get the rat shells. Gonna upgrade the shield, of course.
Guns, and I cannot lie.
And let's see. There's one more I would like to get. I think it's another perk. I think I'm gonna go for the no friendly fire, because the only reason I would do that is because not only do I, even though I don't have companion, I also get a reduction in self-damage, which is very useful.
Hail to the king, baby.
Plus, I lessen the risk of accidentally killing an ally. And this is the perfect map to be putting these pipe bombs because we have a crap ton of sentry drones. Okay, got the use out of the Holoduke.
Who wants some? Suck it down. Just like Christmas.
Probably could have grabbed the smart launcher for the rocket launcher, but I'll wait on that. And I'll grab that armor later. Okay, I was just here. Need to go to Delta. Oh, let me get my upgrade off of you. Yeah, I gotta use physics to beat your ass. Alright, now going back to Delta. I still haven't got these weapons leveled to level 2. Guess this would be a good time to do so. Oh, the Mulster. Let's get the distractions out of the way. This guy needs my full attention. It's not fun using the Devastator. Yeah, he goes into the ground and he heals up, and that's why I hate this guy so much. And he had the big effect too, where his HP was inflated and his attacks. So that was brutal. It's like, this is perhaps the worst map to encounter, the Molster. Every time I see its name, it looks like it says the Molester, which is... I feel like that was done intentionally.
Hail to the king, baby.
We got a very powerful commander variant. He took a lot of rockets, but he is gone. And I got a couple of more sentry drones somewhere. Just one.
Come get some.
That's one thing I hate about projectile weapons in this map. You have to account for the spin. Alright, we still got some areas to unlock. Devastator ammo, needed after wasting it on trying to get the Molster. Where the heck you call that? Okay, I already got leveled up to level 2, so I don't have to worry about it. I just need to get the Spider Mine leveled up next.
What a mess.
Okay, now I think we need one more button to open up so we can get to the final encounter. No heals for you. Now let's take a look. Might as well grab whatever pickups I can get. Here's a spare BFG. Ah, here's where I need to be. Okay, still need to get one more activated.
Who wants some?
That's gonna open up. I'm gonna get the Hollow Duke one more time. Okay. That helps out a lot with the Hollow Duke. Just go around, pick up whatever ammo pickups I can. Yeah, grab that BFG ammo. And we are done with Spin Cycle. Alright, Tiberius Station. This one's okay. Nothing too insane. Yeah, blow off the heads off the troopers. Okay.
Groovy.
Yeah, use the explosive pipe bomb here because there's a lot of protozoids in the vents, and sometimes they fall through it. Like, they would fall right through there. They shouldn't, but they do. That makes an already annoying problem even more annoying. Get the jump on those suckers on top.
I like big guns, and I cannot lie.
Alright. Now that's a pretty nasty room because you got a lot of forces in there. Alright, gonna go back in there.
Come get some.
Oh, one has a fade in, fade out effect. That one's exactly what you think it is. The enemy just fades in, and he fades out, and once he fades out, you can't do any damage, but the upside is he can't do any damage to you. Just appears and reappears. You just gotta wait for him to show up again. Yeah, get that crap out of here.
Nothing but scrap metal.
I'm gonna go in here early. Flip the light switch. Normally the Overlord would be here, but he hasn't spawned in yet. So I can grab that secret early. Yeah, I got that one. Over there.
Smack dab on your ass. Smack dab on your ass.
How the heck did you survive?
I like big guns, and I cannot lie.
I don't know, but he did.
Just like Christmas.
A lot of Octobrain enforcers in this area. I'll fire one of the rocket because we got several in here at least. Okay. Go ahead and grab whatever coins that they dropped. Okay. That's our last secret. Now it's time to face the Overlord. Might as well show him that disrespect. But yeah, that wraps up Tiberius Station. That wasn't so difficult.
Let's rock.
Lunar Reactor. gotta be careful here. See, there's the fade-in effect. Also, protozoids everywhere. I'm going to throw some pipe bombs in the vents. They're just relentless in this level. Might as well go ahead and grab another upgrade. I'm gonna grab the smart launcher. Another Molster. Plus the overpower commander. Oh, get up. Man, those guys are annoying. Alright, more enemies are gonna spawn in. Let's keep the... Wow, he ate the Molster. Whoa. Two effects at once, the side guns and the toxic explosion, which is just wild. Well, anyways, we need to continue on. Gotta keep rent low somehow around these parts. We got ourselves a big ass Battlelord. Oh yeah, he is aggressive today.
You son of a bitch.
That is... wow. Yeah, the RNG's been pretty brutal so far. I'll drop these for later. I see you.
Who wants some?
Okay, so that was the Type 1. Wasn't there supposed to be an armored one of these? Yeah, there it is.
Groovy. And I cannot lie.
Alright, time to drop down. We gotta grab some secrets. Atomic health over here. Yeah, gotta be very careful. And he's gonna fall to his death, so he's guaranteed gone.
Now this is a force to be reckoned with.
Hello Voxel Luke and hello Octobrain. Yeah, that's gotta hurt a lot. Get the pipe bomb ready.
Piece of cake. Who wants
A risky maneuver because you're trying to grab the dough without getting crushed. Probably one instance where I needed the magnet. Okay, that... I knew you were gonna drop down. That's why I waited. Okay. So now we go through the vents. Be mindful of more disgusting protozoids. Yeah, very, very annoying protozoids.
to Japan, you freak.
That's a bunch of zombies. We got some commanders, alright.
Time for the junkyard.
Alright, we got our key cards. Now we just gotta get ready for those commanders just waiting to kill us. Yes, over here. I don't know. This place can be maze-like, so I gotta get the BFG ready once again. Because that's two Battle Lords right there. It's always fun blowing up their corpses once you finally finish them off. One more round of BFG.
Just like Christmas.
Now we just blow this up, blow up the reactor. We are done with this one.
Let's rock.
We're already at dark side already. Yeah, I got the weapon combo perk. That's great. Very strategic pipe bomb there.
Cool.
Yeah, you can use the alt fire for the smart rocket for homing missiles. Very great for single target. Speaking of which, I'm gonna get over here and blow up some enemies that are on the back here.
You're terminated.
Because why not? I have the jetpack, so I better put it to good use.
I'm gonna put the smack dab on your ass.
Alright, this one's gonna be a long one.
I'm gonna put the smack dab on your ass. Who wants some?
Okay, gotta call the tram here. We got some zombies over there. This is gonna be another pipe bomb. Yeah, enemies spawning constantly. Yeah, blow up this area because you got protozoid eggs and an enforcer.
I like big guns, and I cannot lie.
So far, so good. Yeah, the big explosion pipe bombs are a godsend. Okay, make sure everything's collected. I'm gonna blow up those trip bombs. I'll put a mine down here. No, not here. Where the crusher area is. Gotta be careful on that. Gotta be mindful of all these octobrain.
Just like Christmas.
Just like Christmas.
What a mess.
That's a pretty tight space to have companion guns in. Alright, I'm gonna lure all these protozoids out first. Get them into one spot so I can blow up with the pipe bomb. That ain't all of them. Alright, that's all of them, because now it says unlocked. Gotta kill them all before you can get through the exit. And grab whatever items that they were guarding. Some of these status effects, okay. Yeah, I like those companion guns with the rail guns. They can catch you off guard by surprise every single time. And here's a secret that I blew up, I forgot to tag. I'm not gonna grab that secret just yet. That's the wrong way. Off to the Gamma transport. All sorts of chaos around these parts. I have to go down here anyway and take out some of these pesky protozoids. Alright, that should be all of them in the vent. Okay.
Who wants some?
This is a good time for BFG power. Simply wonderful every time that happens. Lined up perfectly. I need to go back down there. There's some babes that need rescuing. Oh crap! Who did? One of the babes got set on fire. That pissed me off. It was you. Well, at least there's only one to spare. And those other two babes can't be saved. They're too far gone for saving. So they're just... leave them be. Okay. Blow up that reactor core up for our yellow access card. Plus, with that mine came in useful to taking care of those enemies. Finish off the rest. Now we can go back and to the next area. I wonder how I missed that token. Okay, so now I can go over here. Get a free chainsaw kill right there. Yeah, you don't run over the... Also, we got a miniature boss type here. The armor trooper. Put that pipe bomb to good use. Oh yeah, the secret. Well, you just completely ruined that. Yeah, if it weren't for that little sucker that got in the way, I would have made it much more convenient to get through the tramps and have to do this waiting process again. Oh well. Yeah, blow up all them protozoids. Yeah, quit teleporting all over the place, fool. Alright, so we have to go over here. Hello? Sometimes there's like a little invisible barrier between there. And I just can't do damage. Okay, now I can. I'll just go up here. Wow, that was a high level plasma enforcer. Get out of here. Take out that battle lore.
Piece of cake. Suck it down. Come get some.
I was hoping I would get that properly, but I shot too early. That's what I get for trying to be cool like that. But oh well, it's into the monolith we go.
The smack dab on your ass.
That's why there was a spare BFG to begin with. That's the secret. Of course, I missed the whatever the 6th or 7th one it was, but that doesn't matter. This isn't 100% anyway. This is a marathon series. There's the Assassin. New enemy type, exclusive to Alien Armageddon. She has dual-wield lightsabers. And the only thing that sucked is that she took away all of my rocket ammo. Well, I used all of it, I should say. Most of it.
Hail to the king, baby.
And we could save all these babes. And of course, I get taken down.
Damn, I'm good.
You are good indeed, dude. Got whiplash from the side turrets. Yeah, just getting that extra dough. Take those tentacles back to Japan, you alien freaks. This is tedious and it's kind of repetitive, but it's necessary if you want to maximize the value of your upgrades and arsenal. Alright, that's all of them, right? Some of them got shuffled around. One more.
Take your tentacles back to Japan, you freak.
There's the quote. Alright, off to the next secret level. Lunatic Fringe. This one is going to be one hell of a ride. This is the best time to get the upgrades. Specifically EDF Rescue and Companion Side Guns. Because with EDF Rescue, if I do die, the EDF squad is going to come in and revive me. Plus, they'll have to clear out the rest of the enemies. Or at least try to. Might as well grab the quad barrels. For the Devastator. I'll save the Meteorator for the next level. Now look, we got more babes, but watch out. Yeah, they don't appreciate you saving the babes. We got a little brain rot shark looking dude there. Come on, you. Oh, out of ammo for the rocket launcher. And the way this map works is crazy because the enemies, the side guns are always firing away.
The smack dab on your ass.
Battlelord's on their way, so you know that's gonna cause problems. There's the Dukinator. Alright. We clear out most of the baddies here. Now we gotta get to the real tough part, and that is having to clear out the several mini-bosses in here. This is what I've been waiting for the most. Yeah, be mindful of your pistol dual wielding. Alright. Here comes the pain. And we got an Overlord.
Big guns, I cannot lie.
Okay, that should be most of them. We got the Overlord and the Battle Lord. Just got a few leftovers. And a big army ant.
Cool.
Okay.
I'll rip your head off and shit down your neck.
We got ourselves another boss battle. That just spawned in. Alright, it's just an Overlord with a lightning effect. He's a pushover. Yeah. At least it wasn't any of the original bosses. If it was, we would have had a crazy matchup.
Hail to the king, baby.
Oh yeah. Now we can just exit this really crazy level. Okay, now for the final one. Almost there, Duke swims through the sewer of the mothership to infiltrate the Overlord's lair. It's time to put a stop to the alien bastard's perverted plans. Alright, Overlord, let's get going. Nobody steals our chicks and lives.
Take your tentacles back to Japan, you freak.
Okay, that was an armored trooper there. He was being quite chaotic. I'll also go through here, and yeah, my side guns are still here. Alright, get ready, because the Molster... That's like the third one. No, the fourth one, I think. Okay, he's gone, thankfully. Outgunned them in that regards. I'm gonna go crazy here. Yeah, locked in for the moment. Apologize if I haven't been commentating as much. This mod can be very chaotic and you gotta lock in sometimes. Okay, next secret over here.
Who wants some? Ruby.
My Cycloids are shooting at something. Yeah, she's beyond help. Let me lure him down here. I do not want him destroying the babes. Come on. Get over here, you. There we go.
Hail to the king, baby. Oh, God. Groovy.
Alright, now we can go through that vent that's had a force field on it.
Just like Christmas. Take your tentacles back to Japan, you freak. Anyone see Sarah Groovy.
Okay, so now we are practically finished with the main area here. Now we're gonna go down. Well, before we even consider doing that,
Don't tell anyone I sold that to you.
grab the meteorator. And I might as well pick up the plasma big map while I'm at it. And let's see, there's one more accident clicked out of that. Oh yeah, the fire mod. And I should be good to go. Yeah, let's get going. It's time to face the Overlord. So we're gonna blow up all these. Oh yeah, might as well pick up the magnet while I'm at it. I'm gonna go down here first. Alright, get my Devastator ready. And it's time to duke it out with the Overlord.
I'll rip your head off. Just like Christmas. Die, you son of a bitch.
Well, that wraps up Lunar Apocalypse. Let's take a look at a preview of the episode 3, Shrapnel City. Shrapnel City, can't speak today. Duke finds his way back to Earth to confront the Cycloid Emperor to end the invasion once and for all. He means business. First, he finds the last alien breeding ground and a restaurant. It's time to kick ass and chew bubblegum, and I'm all out of gum. So yeah, that wraps up the new Lunar Apocalypse episode of Duke Nukem Alien Armageddon Classic Marathon. So yeah, it was much more challenging compared to the previous one. Of course, Lunar Apocalypse isn't my favorite episode for Duke Nukem 3D, but there's one great thing is that you get a bunch of upgrades, especially early on, and even more so if you get the secret levels, which really boost your bankroll on how much upgrades and so forth you can get. And the Duke perk in particular is very good early on. Of course, you get that one in episode 1. And you're really going to need to get the companion guns and the EDF rescue later on, because once you get past like the third level of episode 2, it starts getting more chaotic. And as you can see, we faced a lot of high-powered enemies, such as the Molster, several mini-bosses, lots of battle lords. So you just gotta be ready. And even the Overlord himself proved to be quite a challenge with how much he tanked, and we had a maxed out Devastator. So yeah, that wraps up the second part of my special. Thank you all for watching. Hope you all enjoyed the video, and as always, I'll see you in the next one. See ya.